Let me suggest to me. I hear one news now because I don't know how the news they keep me since. Wait, Sunday go they stay this country. I think they still Benin. Anyway, not some group for North. They have given the federal government 4 weeks to compensate them for some killings of some people that they claim that died during the endsars. That's one. Secondly, they have also threatened. They say very soon they don't go sell food called South again. Now let me explain what it means. Nigeria is divided into two. We have the North and the South. Every geopolitical zone is imputed into these two. So the South, the Southwest, and the Southeast are under the South. So when you say you will not send food to the South, it means both Yorubas and Igbos, they're not going to send food, give them again. The reason is because they claim, say Sunday go threaten, say make all Fulani headsmen when they west, make the back go back to North. And they say if Sunday go carry that threat, number one, they will pursue Yoruba people where they west. May they come back to South and they're going to stop sending food to the South. Like I said, we they beg that the food. I said, don't be buy with the buy. Let me show you the news. A group, the Northern Consensus Movement of Nigeria, has vowed to stop the supply of food from the north to the southern part of the country. The group made this threat following a recent ultimatum issued by a Yoruba nation agitator, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, for the Fulani community to vacate Yoruba land within 10 days. The group also vowed to do everything in their reach to stop the move, adding that if the threat persists, they will force the Yorubas living in the northern parts of the country to evacuate their region. The group's president, Awal Aliyu, gave the warning on Thursday during a press conference. The video of the conference has since gone viral. Aliyu said, just recently, Sunday Igboho was released from prison, but he issued a fresh ultimatum for the Fulani community that are living in Yoruba land to leave the region within 7 days. This time around, we, the Northern Consensus Movement of Nigeria, will do everything possible to stop that move. And if he resists listening, then we have no option other than to ask the Yorubas who are living in Northern Nigeria to also go back to their region. The group also demanded compensation for the victims of the endsars killings, the Shasha Akinyele market, and the IPOP/ESN killings. They noted that several efforts made on their demands have proven abortive, as their pleas were ignored by the previous and current leaders across the country. They, however, issued a 4-week ultimatum for their demands to be met, noting that they would embark on a nationwide protest and stop all food supplies to the southern region of the country. On the issue of compensation to our victims of the endsars killings, Shasha Akinyele market killings, and IPOP and ASN killings, we have been pursuing it for several years now, since previous administrations. A lot of promises were made, but the federal government refused to fulfill the promises. So we are requesting President Bola Tinubu to do something to it, as we are giving a 4-week ultimatum. If nothing is done, we are going on peaceful protest, after which we will shut down the country on all food supplies, moving from the north to all certain parts of the country. This thing we have sent to the president even before he was elected. We have also forwarded this demand and request. All heads of security agencies are aware of it. All governors of the 19 northern states, all former leaders, former presidents of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, most especially those from the north, are aware of it. The Northern Traditional Councils are aware of it. The 19 Northern State Assembly are also aware of it. The group also called on the Yoruba Socio-Cultural Group, Afenifere, to call Sunday Igboho to order. In October, Igboho issued a 7-day ultimatum to Fulani headsmen in the southwest to vacate the region over the killing of some farmers in Oyo and Ogun State. Igboho said the warning became important so that they would not be forced to take the laws into their own hands. First and foremost, let's talk about the compensation of the people they claimed when died for endsars, because I was active in that endsars. I don't see any Northerner for the movement. Maybe they did, but they're not plenty. And I'm also very sure that the movement did not happen in the north. Now, for the south here with a shout, those of them when they north say we were protesting against Buhari. So the shootings that happened at the toll gates, the people who would have lost their lives are southerners. If we get any Northerner, not just in the past 2 or 3, don't have anybody, according to Sanwo-Olu, don't have anybody really lose their life. So you are telling us to compensate you for a shooting. They happen to Southerners, no wahala. Now ESN and IPOP, then they shoot Northerners, so I mean they kill Northerners. All the people who are not key for that not, how many times should I not compensate us? I mean Southerners not join them. Because every time we hear they attack church, every time we hear they attack Christians, they attack schools, they attack this, all these Southerners we don't die for those processes. How many they don't compensate South for? That's why. Secondly, this compensation, so should the government decide to bring money for compensation, who they go give God? You where they won't give the money, are you the people's father or their mother or their uncles or aunties? Who are you exactly to collect money on another one picky where you claim say die? No problem. Now let's come to Sunday Igboho and this food where they say they're not going to send us south. Because if you don't send food come south, the food goes spoil for not. But if we not say food or you go not, it not go spoil for you. Are you forgetting that many of the oil wells in the Niger Delta are owned by Northerners in my Niger Delta? Now somebody they threaten me say they'll give me food. Not be our fault. Now we will not like plants. We go soon start to plant. When we start to plant, people say we're not on a type of land, but at least we can plant for ourselves. People should stop making statements that is going to send this country into chaos. Because we sit down and we talk anyhow. How many people now get problem? We get problem with the Igbo people. Now you want to get problem with Yoruba people. Oh, don't make this country is sitting on a keg of gunpowder. Don't help this country to launch into chaos. We see the talk Shey Gumi, you will never finish. Now so they go when they stay the country. Because what they go now they in Nigeria. If he gave an ultimatum in October and he gave a 7 days ultimatum, it means even the so-called ultimatum has passed. So what are you now flogging a dead horse for? As for Sunday Igboho, we understand that you want the security of the nation and especially your Yoruba people. But statements like giving an ultimatum to a particular tribe to leave a particular area is not so palatable. There are better ways we can do it. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have come, I've been waiting for you to talk about it. It is not sensible that in this time and age, in the biggest black nation in the world, some people still export cow for food. We should have proper ranches by now. Because this herdsmen matter, it will cause big problem for this country before we go hear word. Let's just do this properly so that all this back and forth, quarrel between tribe and groups and religion will not be happening. It's high time we grow past this nonsense.